Hello, folks. Welcome back. We're just underway, seconds underway here in France, where the Bulls are just received the ball, just 20 seconds into the contest now. Thank you for joining me once again here in France with pretty good sized crowd there. I'll get the lineups to you shortly. Sorry, we didn't start early, but I'm running around doing everything for everybody except myself. And so Poe kicks the ball down to the Bulls, who are wearing white jerseys like I am. And here they come up to the pitch. That's Cheswell used to with the ball. Goes out in the wide channels. High tackle, no call there as they missed the tackle. He goes forward. How are we doing on sound? You guys got it okay? Okay, good. I need to get the score up here. Ball comes this side. Villiers launches it out wide. In the channels to Curtly Arnse, but it's knocked down and into touch by one of the Poe players. Section Paloise. It'll be a line out to the Bulls, unless there was a penalty here. 1 minute, 10 seconds in. The Bulls have a lot of work ahead of them today. So let me go ahead and get the score up here. Bulls who are reeling. Let's see if they can get anything done today. Whistle blows. All right, so it's a Poe line out now. They have it. High into the air, no challenge. Deep in their own territory as it was kicked into touch by the Bulls. Oh, big wall by the Bulls. Runs right into them with Pilo Gumede there. And a host of other players, including Marcel Coetzee, making the tackle about 15 meters out. Poe now will go through some phases. And Met immediately driven backwards by the Bulls. Looking strong here early on. Driving them back to about their 6-meter line. Poe will dig it out. Dan Robson tries to go sideways. Not quite anything there. Now they're pushed back inside the 5-meter line. Poe is going backwards, getting dangerously close to their touch line, or their try line, 2 minutes, 40 seconds into the contest. Looks like a pretty full house. That ball's going to be kicked down the pitch around the 46-meter line, taken by Villiers. He goes over the middle into the hands of Curtly Arnse. He looks for help. He's got used to coming over and charges forward. My goodness. Zach Berger now passes the ball, and forward they go. Here they come. Bulls again. Kick over the top. Villy gives chase. Villy kicks it forward. He couldn't get there. And picked up by Poe at the 6-meter line. The ball squirts out. It's a knock-on. Bulls pick it up. They've got something going here. They go wide of the channel on the outside. Come on, Bulls. Get in there. And they've got it. The Bulls score. Pilo Gumede in the corner. Much more ambition here. Out on the flank. Pilo Gumede gets the first try for the Bulls just 3 minutes, 25 seconds in. 3:25. And this is much better from the Bulls. 3:25 into the contest. It was a strip, not a knock-on. But the Bulls get themselves a try, but it's out on the wide channel there. And they just couldn't stop Gumede. He's twice the size of the guys he's trying to stop him. He's twice the size of the two guys trying to stop him. No chance. The fly half and the left wing have no chance against him. So Pollard will line this up for the kick, and the Bulls going out in front early. This is something we haven't seen in ages. Donkey years here. And what a poor bunch. The French fans are terrible. They're booing him and whistling. They have no respect for kickers. That's going to go wide. Yep, wide left. So that's going to be no conversion. The score is 5-0. Bulls out in front. But nonetheless, a really good start here to get us going, underway. All right, while they get reset for the restart, are they back yet? For the Bulls, Villiers at fullback, Cheswell, Justa on the right wing, Sebastian de Klerk, and Harold Forster in the center, and we're back underway. They're going to go short, and it's caught on the fly by Poe. They get the ball just outside the Bulls' 22. That was bad decision by the Bulls not to rain that thing down. Robson digs it out for Poe, sends it towards the middle. So the Bulls can't live with success. They give the ball right back to Poe, deep in their own territory, just outside the 22. Marcel Coetzee getting out of the way. Ruck is formed. Robson comes this direction. Ball's passed back and forth. And Poe breaking down to the 22. Nice carry there to get inside the 22 and a lot of traffic. They're going to come to the wide channels out here on this side. And the left wing is all the way out here on the right side of the pitch right now. There's the right wing forming a ruck. Robson back to the center. Poe driving the ball towards the 22, but stopped again by the Bulls, whose defense has adjusted after turning that thing over. 5 minutes, 23 seconds into the contest. The officials are Carl Dixon, who's out on the pitch. Assistant referees Craig Evans from Wales and George Selwood from England on the sidelines. Mike Adamson from Scotland is the TMO. Robson has the ball at the back of a ruck. He digs it out, and we're going to go through some phases still. Gumeda over top there. Tackle made by Marcel Coetzee and Pilo Gumeda, the try scorer. And the ruck, nothing doing here. They dig it out to try to pick and go from the hooker. That's going to be Lucas Ray. He gets nowhere. He's stopped immediately by the Bulls. Are they going to do something different here? Because they've gone about 12 phases and gone nowhere. Still outside the 22, another short phase. Now they come out to the outside channel. They're looking for space out here. There's a little bit. Will they find it? They try to break through. A nice carry. Villarreal, and it looks like Kurtley Arnsey make the tackle. They pull it out and they go back the other direction. The big number 8 trying to get somewhere with it, but no dice there for Carwin Tupolotto. Nothing there. He's tackled. So the Bulls keep stop. They nice offload. Was it a forward pass? No. Inside the 22, the Bulls recover. Ball squirts out. And it must have gone backwards because Poe still has it. Still going. And Robson trying to get something going, but the Bulls defense is stout. Villarreal misses a tackle. And Kurtley Arnsey saves him. And then there's a no-arms tackle off the ball by Poe. Should have been a penalty on Villarreal and not called. Still at the 22. Now they're inside the 22 again. They drive. That ball comes squirting loose. But it's still at the back of the ruck. The Bulls taking a lot of tackles here. And Poe is not getting any points so far. But they go back to the middle. And once again, met there very easily by Gumeda, the try scorer. Robson back to the 22. Number 6 nearly slips through. Every time they start to slip through, Forster made the tackle that time. They go back against the cut against the grain. Forster. But the tackle's made once again, this time by Mornay Smith. They come in the outside channel into the hand of one of the props, and he's tackled there. Now they're down about 18 meters, but they're not getting much further. This is about 25 phases already, easily. Back to the center it comes. And Ruan Fermac is there for the tackle. Advantage for not rolling away. Ruan Fermac is being called for the penalty, but Ruan Fermac was pinned in by the Poe player. He said he made no attempt to move. So Poe will have an easy penalty here. It was in front of the post. They come out to the outside channel. Once again, this prop is dancing around like a wing. He's tackled. Poe is playing an advantage now. Something they wanted. They did about 35 freaking, phases here. They finally got something. Back the other direction. Oh, the Bulls. What's going to happen here? Another penalty on Ruan Fermac. Nothing happened. Going to come back. Offside and it not rolling away. Going to take the first one. So Poe looks like the officials. They got stripes running up and down like prison suits, or like the officials. So not rolling away. They're going to kick for the corner. Here's some ambition by Poe. They can't drive it in. They think they can drive it in from 5 meters. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. So it's about a 6 meter line out, looks like, for Poe. Maybe 5. Hard to see where they're at. Lucas Ray will throw it in, and they're about 5.5 meters. It's a pretty good kick to the corner. Not contested by the Bulls. They come down, they get into a maul. And now it went nowhere initially, but the second surge went forward. Call to use it once. And where's the second use of it? It's not going anywhere. Oh, now they break through. They cut through the middle. Is he in? It looks like it's held up. Looks like it's held up. Yeah, but the Bulls definitely have it held up. Looked like Jan Hedrick Vessels is under that ball. We're going to go to TMO for a try.
The line that it's been held up. So on-field decision is try.
You never signaled try.
Okay, yeah.
He never signaled try. That's bullshit. He can't say on-field decision try. He never said that.
is try,
Can you start it
checking
from
for
the
the
beginning,
grounding.
please?
No, you never signal try.
Anything before that. Stand by.
Thanks.
No, he never signal try. What a crock. Let me see. Here's the replay from the try zone. Where's the ball at? There it is. No, he said tried so they can give him a try, even though there's no evidence of it, because you have to have evidence to refute what he said. But there was no clear try from that. He's short. He's short. He's short. He's short. Player's short. Let's see what they say.
The ball has been grounded on the line.
No, it
They
hasn't.
award the try.
No, bullshit. That's he's
Field
short.
decision
He's
was
short.
correct in the first instance. It stands, confirmed by the TMO, who's Mike
Crooked
Adamson,
European
and
officials.
It is a try
The ball was short.
for Yuri Delomel.
Bullshit. It was short. No, that was bullshit. That was nonsense. There's no try there. That's short. Also, they got all day before he told him to use it. That was bullshit, too. That's also by a player that's not listed on the score sheet here. There's no Yuri. And it's going to curve in so they have the lead. What a crock. What a crock. What a crock. Now they're claiming the announcer's saying that it was he changed his mind. It should have been a yellow card. No, there's no try there. They should have been told to use it. They should have turned the ball over for not using it. So inside of 22, and Poe kicks it down the pitch. It finds touch. No, he didn't signal try. He walked over and thought about it, and then he decided it was a try after he saw it. You either see it and you call a try, or you don't see it. You don't change your mind after you walk away. Bulls go up in the air. The players hit in the air. No penalty called by Carl Dixon. And they managed to maintain it, but the line out has collapsed. But no call for hitting the player in the air. Bulls have it. It's 45. Opposite direction, Zach Berger. A high tackle. Okay, he caught the high tackle. High tackle. Yep, he did catch high tackle there. Come to the near side. The Bulls looking for something. Into the hands of Pollard. It bounces off everybody twice, 3 times. Still kicked, and that goes into touch. We're going to come back for the penalty. High tackle. Yep, I saw that. High tackle. So I still don't know who scored that try. Oh, definitely high tackle on Reinhard Ludwig. Grabbed him right around the neck. Ball's kicked down the pitch. They don't find touch. Did not find touch. Big screw up here by the Bulls. Not taking advantage of the penalty. Free kicking and kicking inside the 22. It's caught down there. He takes the mark. Crowd is booing for what? Pollard isn't kicking for beans out here. Ball's kicked into touch. So Pollard doesn't kick it in touch on a penalty. Costs the Bulls a scoring opportunity. Then he kicks it inside of 22 instead of outside of 22. And now they have the ball at midfield instead of the 5-meter line. 47 meters from where they should have been. Yep. 48 meters from where they should have been. It's challenged in the air. Nobody touched this time. Ludwig comes down with Marcel Coetzee. Here come the Bulls charging through the middle. Assistant referee says it was a forward pass. Let's see that again. I didn't see a forward pass. Carl Dixon said it was flat, but the assistant referee overruled him. So he turned it over to a scrum. Let's see what the Bulls did. They're not showing a replay on that. Of course they're not. Of course they're not. I want to see. They're showing replays. Yeah, that was. I thought it was flat too. I was with Carl Dixon, but yeah, I could see where the side judge would have said it was a forward pass. I'll give him that. Side judge overruled. There is Johan Ackerman up in the booth, winless. But Jake White's the problem. Remember, crouch, bind. This doesn't look stable. Set. And the Bulls have a big push. Carl Dixon's not happy. Too much pressure on the bind, he says. I think he's right about that. Love and changes in this Bulls lineup. I never did finish the lineup while they get set for the scrum again. So, Villiers Leroux, Cheswell Justa, Sebastian de Klerk, Cheswell Justa is a youngster, Harold Forster, Kurt Larency, Andre Pollard, Zach Berger, Nizam Carr, Crouch, Pilo Gumeda, Marcel Coetzee, Bine, Reinhard Ludwig, Ruan Vermaak, Mornay Smith, Akka van der Meve, and Jan-Hendrik Vesels. Early engagement for the Bulls. They tap and go. And on the outside by the hash mark, stop there by the Bulls. Ball squirts loose. Villiers Leroux is giving chase. Will he get to it? He does. Back around his 15-meter line, runs sideways, looking for help on the outside channels. He's got Kirtley, and Kirtley's going to launch this. That ball's going to go. Oh, nice kick. That's a really good kick by Kirtley Arnsay to take the pressure off. That was brilliant. That takes them from their try line all the way back down the other side of the pitch into Poe's side of the field. Trailing 7-5, the Bulls are here. 16 minutes, 34 seconds into the contest. It'll be a line out for Poe just outside their 10-meter line. Playing on what appears to be natural turf or a synthetic blend. It looks like natural turf from here. 42-meter line out from the Poe side of the pitch. Did I have the arrow up? I never did get the arrow up. Sorry. So Poe is on the left. And then line out went successful. They get into a rolling maul. The maul is going somewhere. Breaking loose. And still stopped by the Bulls. They pick up a couple meters. Robson digs it out from the back of the ruck. Its ball's kicked down. It's going to be inside 22, and I think Kirtley's going to take the mark. He does. That's charged down. Why is that guy back there? Villiers Leroux kicks a life-saving kick there from, that's the 47-meter line. After the guy charged down the kick that was a free kick. I mean, how can you charge that down when he took the mark? I don't understand that. Never seen that before. I guess that's allowed. So Kirtley's kick was charged down by a guy who never retreated. It was offside. Oh, stolen by Zach Berger. He kicks it down the pitch. And Arnsey gives chase, but it's bouncing towards the center and picked up by Poe at the 5-meter line. Kirtley stopped him there. Kick from the try line. Ball's going to find no touch, and Villy's got it. Back at the 10-meter line. He goes over the middle. His attackers on the outside. Here come the Bulls up the middle. They go to the wing. Pollard finds, who's a Forster? I can't see. Yeah, it looks like it's Forster out there. And they're going to turn it over for not releasing the ball. But that should have been on Poe for not rolling away from the tackle. The tackler never rolled away. Never gave him a chance to place the ball. That's unfortunate. Bulls had something going there. Zach Berg with an interception. Rather than run it down a pitch, he kicked straight ahead right away and gave his fleet of foot runners a chance to chase it, but it bounced the wrong way towards the middle instead of towards the sideline. So now Poe's going to kick this. Now finds touch. Let's see where the mark is. To me, it looks like it ought to be at about the 30-meter line. We'll see where they mark it. Oh, he was outside of 22. That's correct. Okay, he wasn't. So let's see where we're at here. Okay, the player did roll away. My bad on that last one. So it was a penalty on the Bulls. Legitimate penalty. The angle didn't look that way. Bulls being warned to open a gap. But like all teams, they close it back immediately. Poe now from the 24-meter line. They go deep with the line out. It's going too long, but it takes a Poe bounce. It's very friendly. Fundamev nearly had that. There's a high tackle by the Bulls. So another penalty on the Bulls. Yep, when they nearly picked up a free loose ball, but nothing. Ooh, there's a hard push up the middle there. Poe trying to break through the center of that Bulls line. They come outside. Oh, nice save tackle there by Sebastian de Klerk. But they're driving down to the 6-meter line on the outside now. Ruck is formed. Robson digs it out. They go back towards the middle. Driving, stop the 6-meter line. Vessel's in on the tackle. There's the big number 1 for Poe. Down to 3 meters in front of the post. They go wide. Oh, and they bounce it off of a Bulls player. We have a penalty back here. We're going to come back for the high tackle now. Coming back for the high tackle. Welcome to 47 people here. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done already. YouTube is definitely not promoting this channel anymore. Nobody finds these things. Shame. Kick to the corner. 70% possession for Poe. Bulls aren't even in this game at this stage. Early try aside. 21 minutes into it, 70% possession for Poe. You can't win like this. Daniel Bezuidenhout is down getting treatment on the pitch. The prop coming back in. Line out. 9 meters away. Deep in Bulls territory again. It's a bad camera angle. It looks like the line out is crooked, but it's not. Successful. They go into a maul. Driven backwards. No call to use it. They're not going anywhere. No call to use it. Once, finally. And I said use it twice. Now they dig it out. Over the middle it comes. Bulls defenders got to get back in position. Down to 5 meters. Poe with the ball. Robson goes back the other direction and is lost forward. So to be a scrum to the Bulls because they also knocked it on, but it was first knocked on by Poe. We just lost 6 people. What happened there? Looking for free stuff? 22 minutes, 28 seconds into the contest. Crouch. Bind. Set. Zach Berger puts... Whoa, what a big shove here. Who's the penalty? Yeah, Poe. Poe gave way. So the Bulls win a scrum penalty there. That's a big one. Good scrum. Whoa, shoot. Damn it, my phone fell off my rack here. So that ball's kicked down the pitch. "23 minutes in. Well, that guy's got blood coming from the top of his head. What's going on? Line out successful to the Bulls. Zach Berger over to Marcel Coetzee. Coetzee drives up to beyond the Bulls' 10-meter line. Bulls finally with possession again. Ruck is formed. Berger's going to kick it away. As soon as they get the ball back, they give it away. Chase on the outside by Justa. Oh, and he's going to be called for taking advantage for knocking a player down. Yep, caught him in the air. Looked to me like it was a fair contest, but the camera was so far away. Oh, down the middle comes Poe. The Bulls, lousy defense. All the way down to 22. Finally tackled 22. Wow. Wow. Now they come in the outside. The ball's lost forward. So we're going to come back. Oh, Bulls are going to get the ball. The advantage is over because it went so far down the pitch. I think that's the right call, but it was quick. It all happened quick, so the crowd is jeering, and I understand why. Uh-oh, we're going to look at the TMO. Well, they both went for the ball. It was a fair contest. So what do we got going on here? Tupoloto had a big carry for Poe before he was finally tackled down around 22. He picked up about 30 meters. And then they lose it forward. Boy, he's a tough guy, man. (24 minutes, 27 seconds). Clock is stopped. I have no idea what's going on because they're showing replays. I guess it was a water break. Yep. All right, scrum to the Bulls. They came out like the roses there, smelling like a daisy, despite a big penalty back there. Del Homo. Not even listed on the score sheet. He's not even listed on the score sheet. Who is that? Thank you, Matthew. Unless you're messing with me. That guy's not even on my score sheet. Someone else want to confirm that? Because Matthew likes to troll. Can't trust what he says. Crouch. Bind. Set. Zach Berger puts up. It collapses and penalty. The Bulls win again. Another scrum penalty. Maybe Pollard can kick this one into touch for a change. Pulling the player down. So they've won 3 scrum penalties already. That was on Daniel Biziwu. Pollard finds touch about midfield. Bulls will have a line out. 25-37 in the first half. Nobody's chatting. You're just listening. Okay. Substitution coming in for Poe. Thomas Suverbe comes in. Bulls line out successful. Marcel Coetzee midfield bounces off one tackle. He goes down at the 45-meter line. Rock is formed. Berger being told to use it. He just arrived on the scene. He kicks it over the top again. That's going to get down around the 22. Oh, they bounce it up in the air. They would lose it forward. That's lost forward. That'll be a Bulls scrum down here. Theo Ataskobi knocked it on. All right, so the Bulls now have a good chance to pick up some points here. They're down around the 22. They have a scrum, and there have been 2 or 3 scrum penalties in a row against Poe. So if they get another penalty here, they kick it down to 5 meters and then try to push that in. Penalties, 5 penalties on Poe, just 2 on the Bulls so far. But one of the Bulls was very costly. All right, folks. We're in France. Crouch. Bind. Set. Just outside the 22. Up, whistle blows. That was quick. Carl Dixon says it really doesn't help when people are shouting break foot and things like that. They're trying to call it the other side, saying they didn't put the break foot in there. So from about 22 meters out on the near side of the pitch. Crouch. Bind. Set. A nice push by the Bulls. All right, now he wants to talk to them. Oh, now I get a little pushing and shoving here. Mornay Smith getting a little scuffle here. He's not the only one.
I know. Listen.
So Mark Zelkowski got a word in.
We're pre-engaged in the front row. Give some space, time. When the ball comes, that's when the contest starts. At the moment, there's too much movement. Consistent on the engage.
All right.
Let's go. Here we go.
So the mistakes are all on Poe's side, but they're not being penalized for it here. The hooker's Lucas Ray, according to this. Let me check the image I downloaded to see if that matches what you're talking about. That's not it. No, this says Ray. Oh, it's bind. Set. 28 minutes. The Bulls driving forward again. Advantage. The Bulls have advantage here. Over the middle it comes. Oh, Villy can't get his hands on it. It's thrown forward anyway. To his knee, number 3. Guram Papidza. So now, if can we get Pollard to kick it to the corner and get it down around that 5-meter line? That'd be nice. Chance for the Bulls to go ahead here late in the first half. Pollard has not been up to scratch the past 2 weeks. There he goes. Where's the mark going to be? Looks like it's going to be around that 5-meter line. Yep, he definitely did it. It's just outside the 5-meter line. Oh, he's moving it. 7-meter line out. Look better than that. Here come the Bulls. No contest. They come down with it. Reinhard Ludwig. They're into call to use it once. Call to use it. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, there he goes. Fasos. He's in. Yay, baby. Ackerman. Ackerman. All by himself. Johan Ackerman gets a try. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Ackerman. Johan, I say not Ackerman, excuse me. Akafandemev, not Ackerman, excuse me. Yep. It was Akafandemev. Fandemev with a try at 9:29:05. $29.05. And it was funny because he was told to use it twice, and then Carl Dixon grabbed his jersey to pull him out of there, and he scored. Just inside the post that time, Pollard converts. All right, 30 minutes in now. The Bulls are up 12-7. 12-7. Here's a restart. Robson has it. $30 minutes, 44 seconds in the contest now. Ball squirts out, advantage. Somebody was off their feet from the Bulls. Stupid penalty there will give Poe a chance to narrow the score. Another advantage. Wow. Reinhard Ludwig, he's had several penalties against him. And nothing happened, and we're going to come back for the penalty. Oh, this was Akar Fundemev off his feet. And then Luvish was called for a penalty, which won't be assessed. So what are they going to do? Kick for the corner or take the points? They're going to kick for the corner. 12-7 Bulls lead. 31-24. Heading down to the end of the first half. That ball went way high in the air, and it will find touch. Let's see what the mark is. I don't see him off his feet. I don't agree with that. He blames himself. So it was a pretty good kick in the end for Poe. Cold, cold, cold night, folks. Line out is good. Oh! Oh, nice carry. My goodness, all the way down to the try line they come, and they're in. Penalty, there it is. 32-14. They're going to go to TMO, but it's a try. Who was it? It was Maximine. They didn't stay on top for very long, did they? All the work was done by Valentino. He's the one who did all the work. Broke through there and got it down just a meter away. Valentino didn't quite get in. Kirtley stopped him, but it didn't matter. They came through with a second surge. I think he got it. Up, converted. $14-12 now. Poe has it inside their 22 with the restart. There's the kick. And they find touch. Billy catches in touch, throws the ball into the stands. 34 minutes off the clock now. The Bulls couldn't stand success. They gave it up right away. Line out success for the Bulls. They drive forward, but I think they collapsed it on their own. The Mauls collapsed. Zach Berger at the 10-meter line. Digs it out. Here we go. Vasils. Berger. Akafundameva. He's tackled. Try score. Berger. Zach Berger looks the opposite direction. Told to use it. He's going to do a box kick, but there's not a lot of space. No, he does a dummy. Billy LaRue kicks it for the 50-22, but that's a nice kicks. That's a really good kick by Billy LaRue. Puts him deep, down about 6 meters. Great kick by Billy LaRue. It's a fly half. I wonder if he had an HIA. Clement Moldenot has been out for a bit. I don't know if he had an HIA or what. I guess he's done. Yep, he can't come back. He went out a while ago. Poe from the nice line out there, and they pick up about 16 meters. My goodness, sloppy defense by the Bulls helps them get out of a jam there. Less than 5 minutes left in the first half. Robson will dig it out from inside his 22, kicks it down the pitch. Will it find touch? It does, way back. That's the very generous mark. That ball didn't get that far. Oh, they won't show the replay for the kick. The Bulls are lucky he called a penalty on that line out. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. So the Bulls with a line out from midfield. Very poor spot if you ask me. Line out successful. Gumeda, they go into a maul. This time the maul doesn't fall down. Pick up about 2 or 3 meters. Still going forward. Akafundameva is at the back of that. The ball comes out. They go in the... Oh, it's thrown behind the Bulls. Philly better get back there and save it. He does. Boy, they really screwed that up. They threw it behind Forster, and Villarreal had to save it. He's not going to... Did he release it? Poe, massive counter ruck. The Bulls can't stop it. Now Poe has the ball down around the 22, just like that, and an advantage. Zach Berger was fine, but we had a penalty. Why is it a penalty? They won the counter ruck. I don't understand. They're saying Villarreal didn't release, but he didn't even have the ball. So the Bulls just cannot live with Can't live with success, man. Wow. Down in the Pyrenees, folks. Spot I never got to in France. Why are we looking at the stands? Get back here. It was a line out. Advantage of the line out. We didn't see it coming across the line. Poe, 5 meters out. The Bulls, who were leading moments ago, could find themselves down at the half. And it collapses. It was fine. The Bulls didn't collapse it. There's a big guy. Picks it up. He's tackled. 5 meters out. But they are playing advantage. Tackle. That ball's just hanging out there. Poe still trying to get something going here. They're playing advantage, but whistle hasn't blown yet. Still driving. Forster with a big tackle all by himself. Going to come back for the advantage. A yellow card. Oh, 38-16. Carl Dixon just said every time they come down here, the Bulls have 2 penalties against them. So Reinhard Ludwig just gets a yellow card. 5 meters out. I'll have to wait for that yellow card so I don't miss a try here. Minute, 20 seconds remain. The Bulls are really screwed the pooch here. Robson, tap, and then they pick and go. Papidza is tackled 3 meters out. Offside for the Bulls. Good Lord. Everybody's offside. Room for mock call for it. They go on the outside. Tackles made by Forster again. He's made some nice tackles. Poe just waiting. There they go. Still playing penalty advantage. 1 meter out. Tackles made. Another penalty on Rowan for mock. He's going to get a yellow card too. Poe is not getting anywhere. The Bulls keep stopping them, but they've got a couple of advantages here. I think he's going to get a card. Here we go.
No. It's okay there. Just come back. So I've just given you a little informal warning. This is an official warning now. Number 4 has been offside twice. That guard defender. You can talk to your players.
Give me a minute.
Yep.
Yep.
They're on a warning now for 2 offside. Just give them time to talk.
Yep. And they deserve a warning.
He'll be more concerned about getting a little breather as much as sending on that message.
Have a player down as well.
Got a player injured. That's Akafano. So I can put the
the
yellow
Bulls,
card up
apart
now.
from the
Bulls are really screwing up here.
It's just they manned up
That's okay. Time's off anyway.
on a one-out pick and goes, and actually it's interesting. Thor decided to go to the
Marcel,
corner
you
here rather
happy?
than go for the
Okay.
pick and go as did last time.
Offside.
Change of tactic. I don't really think they fooled anybody with the little tap penalty the last time.
Yeah, it wasn't well executed. Confused themselves maybe more than they did the Bulls.
Del Hummel to try and hit his jumpers.
Oh, nice.
Which he
Here's the
duly
line
does
out,
with that
successful.
man Aradu this time.
5 meters out. The Bulls better not get another penalty here. It'll be a penalty try. They
Working
drive
so
forward. They're going to
not
get
anymore.
it.
Try
Easily.
is there.
Easily.
Patience, the virtue, and then the power comes through, and they'll take a cushion of a lead in to half
That was the
time.
hooker.
Pattern of the game evolving, and it's based around scrum and set piece. The maul doing the damage.
Yeah, it was a lovely throw. Top of his jump. And then they build it. Look, it's not many top
So they
teams
scored
don't
again.
have a good maul, but Pose is particularly good, and just the patience
This
they
is
have here. Look,
it's great
again,
rugby
once
here.
they find that soft corner,
Time.
once they win that back
We're
edge,
close.
they're just so quick. They don't give the Bulls a chance to recover. Tupolatu at the front with Papazet, and really well marshalled by the late call-up Yuri Delomel,
Del
the
Olmo.
Massy club in Paris, which is an unbelievable producer of talented players.
That's what Matthew said earlier.
They're in Federal 1 at the moment, but
Yuri Del Olmo.
produce players like him, Matthew Bassero, Cameron Walkie,
Late call up.
Matt Galoo,
Okay.
Serge Betson.
All right, so
Leo
thank you,
Barre.
Del Olmo. Matthew wasn't trying to trick
Go
us.
into suburbs of Paris where there's no rugby and encourage kids to come out to Massey. They feed them, they bust them in now.
Conversion is good.
A lot of their players are now dotted the ground, the top 14.
21-12 halftime.
Well, he's had a major part to play, despite the fact he wasn't selected in the matchday squad of.
Wow. 21-12. Halftime, 21-12, folks. Wow. Bulls just... it's full disclosure. I think I picked Poe on this one. I have to double check my super brew. So now we got the Poe. We got 2 tries. So that guy got 2 tries. Late call-up, he's got 2 tries. Good on him. Delhomme. Oh. And he gets another one. $40.08. That's not right. My goodness, halftime. Phew. What are you going to do with these Bulls? They just disappoint. All right. So I need to get the arrow up for the second half, for the arrow, for direction for second half, because I didn't get a chance to do that. Takes a lot of stuff to get this stuff together here, especially since we're not playing URC action. So this will be Bulls left to right. Okay. Man, frustrating. Bulls. There it is. There we go. Halftime, guys. Oof, disappointing. Disappointing performance by the Bulls. Look, they might have something going, but they didn't. Excuse me. Whew. Didn't quite get it act together, so disappointing. Bulls fans are suffering, man. They're really suffering. The team that Jake White took to the finals, what, 3 times or twice? Yeah, maybe 3 times. And yeah, they've been 3 times, and the Stormers been there twice, I think. If that's correct. Disappointing. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, boy. What do you guys got to say? Oh, MEL. Okay. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, he was a light change. He was a light change. So, Del Omo. I've got it spelled wrong then. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Matthew. You know, you can't blame me. You're always trolling, so I never know if you mess around just to have fun. Okay, so, tries. Del Omo. So it's spelled DELHOHOMMEL. Okay. It's cool, Santa. Okay. Oh, that'll straighten us out. Those guys are always way behind. That's why I don't use them. The flash score. In Super Sport, it never updates on my end. Never updates on my end. So now we can get this up for the next arrow. The Bulls will be left to right in the second half. So we got that up. Okay, cool. Halftime. Wow. Johan Ackerman's doing a great job. Yeah. For the Stormers. Johan Ackerman's doing a brilliant job for the Stormers. It's the players. They're not executing. They're not executing. And it's the same situation in this game. Once again, players are not executing. Yep. That's the bottom line here. You can't do anything if the players don't execute, right? So the Bulls have not had much possession. That first 20 minutes, 70% possession was for Poe. And this is a team that's located down in the Pyrenees, almost in Spain, right in the Pyrenees Mountains there. So I've never been there. I've been within a few hours of there, but never been there. So anyway. But yeah, hang on a second here. I can get rid of this now. Okay, cool. I'm closing windows I don't need here that are distractionary. Just checking in on see how my video on the other channel is doing. That's wrong. Way behind on the numbers there. Right. Top Iranian general threatens to cut off Trump's head. Really? Good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that. That ain't going to quite happen. Oh, boy. Well, guys, that first half was ended rather unfortunate. Oh, that's messed up, too. I just realized that. Let's deal with that real quick. Lee. That's the red and yellow card. There we go. I think it was 32. That's what I wrote down for it. 32 when he went off with the yellow card. No, it's 38. No, it's 38, not 32. I was going to say. It seemed a little odd. 38. You'd be able to read my handwriting would help. Well, I don't know, Sumari. Maybe they'll come back in the second half. You never know. I mean, anything's possible. Excuse me. Oh, gosh. Sleep. Be nice. It was my friend. Unfortunately, just too many things to do. Bulls are just an awful team, says Bulls 2004. They have the talent, just not executing. I mean, Jake White had this team winning. So I don't know what to say. Let me take a look at the Bulls' results. They lost that first one to the Stormers in a heartbreaker. Bulls Rugby. Let me pull them up here. I got the current score up here. But I want to look at the teams last few seasons. Okay, so where is the section? It's Curry Cup. I'm looking at 14. Okay. It's the Curry Cup Finals. Challenge Cup, Heineken Cup. URC. Okay, they finished second in the first season. Second in the second season, that's 2. This isn't right. It's been 2 years now already. Oh, they go. They lost. Okay, they lost the first season to the Stormers, 18-13. Then they lost the final, the Glasgow 21-16, and then they lost to Leinster 32-7. Yep. 3 times they finished second. This says they finished 4th, but they didn't finish 4th. They lost to the Stormers in the final. That's a mistake. Yep. Yep, they've been runners-up 3 times. Yep. Yep. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm going to step away for a second. Okay, I'll be right back, okay? Just give me a second here. Where'd y'all go, man? I had Jehovah's Witnesses at the door. I had to take care of that. Yep, Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on the door. Ackerman has to go, says Bulls 2004. It's a problem with the Bulls. Player performance is a big part of it. And they got rid of Jake White, blaming Jake White for the problem, and it wasn't Jake White. They're coming back out on the pitch. Poe is on the pitch now. The Bulls have not shown up yet. They're probably getting a tongue lashing at this moment. So we'll get started here in just a few moments. So Poe is out on the field waiting. Let's take off the halftime marker. Not a very impressive first half for the Bulls. Started well, got bad, then improved, then got very bad. Trailing by 9 points now. Poe on the pitch. Here come the Bulls finally. Johnny come lately, so we're ready for the second half. Bulls will receive it to get the second half underway. The return of Curtly Arnsey really hasn't resulted in anything here. We thought we might have something. He had a nice chase on the ball, but it was just a little too far inside. Couldn't get to it. As I said, pretty good attendance at here. I'd say about close to 65%. Well, a lot of people probably at the toilet now. It's probably about 75% or better. It's a nice stadium. At least on television, don't us like to be there. Maybe the Lose suck. We're waiting for the TV timeout, apparently. Section Paloise, known as Poe. Here's the kick to the near side. The Bulls going to get it inside the 22. Up to the 22 they come. Taken outside the 22 so he can't put it in touch. Kicked over the top by Zach Berger. And fair competition for the ball, but the Poe comes away with it. At the Bulls 10-meter line, driving forward now over the middle of the pitch. They're going to go through the far side of the pitch. Tackle made there by Aka Fundameva. They go wide channels again, this time to Quentin Valentino, who nearly got that try earlier, but enabled one of his teammates to get it. Oh, missed tackle by the Bulls leads to a nice inside pass. They got a Powwow player down. We're going to stop play. It's the fullback, Jack Maddox. Maddox is down. He's grabbing his leg or his knee. I can't see. Doesn't look like he's comfortable there. Oh, he got hit in the stomach. Oh, his left leg got hyperextended when he landed. He might have stepped on somebody's foot coming down. Yeah, he reached for his knee. That's not good. Now that sucks. Jack Maddox goes out of the game. It's unfortunate. He'll be replaced by Fabien Brau-Bory. That's unfortunate. That was from a collision. Is he all right? He's standing on it. But it looks very ginger. A big bruise at the top of his knee. Hopefully he's just bruised. That's a huge bruise, it looks like. So I hope he's just okay. It's unfortunate to see that, the replay. Look at a tough collision. Now we see when he came down, he must have stepped on the other player's shoe or foot or his leg or something. His leg came out and probably hyperextended or it was the hit on the, I'm not sure which it was. But 41-20 now. It'll be a scrum to Poe because we had to stop play. As Fabien Brau-Bory comes in the game. Crouch. Bind. 5 minutes left in the card, 5:30. Set. 5 minutes, 28 seconds left. The yellow card. It collapses. Any South African teams playing this season because this is terrible? Stormers are playing, although not in the Champions Cup. They got a win against Leicester this weekend. He's sitting on the sidelines, not getting any treatment. So, like I said, looked like he had a big bruise above the top of his left knee in the muscle. But that definitely was not comfortable. He's hurting. No, he's rubbing the actual knee itself, not the muscle. Crouch. Bind. Set, says Carl Dixon. Poe puts it in. An early engagement, pre-engagement. They tap and go. Poe to the near side. They got space on the outside, down, and they throw it in a touch. Ooh. They threw it in a touch. So it'll be Bulls ball. Well, bounced off one of the other players. That's why. Morney Smith coming over for the line out. 4 men in the line out for the Bulls. Aka Fundameva will throw it in from the 23-meter line. And it's stolen by, look, it was stolen by Poe, but the Bulls came down with it. It's a fair contest. So the line out is done. Now, Hendrik Vessels tackled outside of 22. The Bulls retain possession. But Poe coming in with a counter ruck. Unsuccessful. Call to use it. There to the 10-meter line. And they lost, picked up by Akar Fundameva. It's a knock-on advantage for the Bulls, who now have it close to midfield. Zach Berger lost it, went backwards. And now it's stripped from him. We're going to come back for the knock-on. It'll be a scrum to the Bulls. Initial signal, the Bulls knocked it on, but it was actually Poe that knocked it on. All right, so another scrum. Here we go. Bulls got called for pre-engagement in the last one. They won a few penalties, 3, I think, in the first half on the scrum. Could use one here to get some points. Poe, Bern Pyrenees. No, I don't think it's an ACL. He's grabbing the front of his knee. There's no ACL on the front. He's rubbing like the shin. I hope that's where it's set. Ball goes in the pipe, but the Bulls being pushed backwards. They better get out of there. They do. Whew. And kicked down the pitch by Pollard at the 24, taken by Poe on the run. They're going to send it back the other direction. Bounces to Villaroo. He comes outside of 22. He's going to launch it. Now we're playing ping pong. Inside of 22. It's caught back there about 18 meters. Kick from inside of 22. Bulls pick it up inside of 22. Nope. Pollard finally chased it down. Pollard comes up. He does some dummies and runs right into the defense. He's tackled. About 36 meters. Had enough of this ping pong game. Kicked over the top by Zach Berger. And up the middle they come. Oh, it took a tough bounce for the Bulls. Went too high to the air. Both players went past it. So Poe gets the ball. Kicked into touch straight away. So it's going to come all the way back. Be Bulls ball. 1:24 left on the yellow card. They're going to have a look at the tackle by Akar Fundameva. I don't think there was anything, and he came over the top like this. Oh, he has given it to him. So it's a high tackle. Okay, I won't argue that. Minute left on that yellow card. Clock's still running. The rate they're going might get him in when they kick this into play. 50 seconds. 45 or 48, excuse me. Okay, and they're going to kick for touch. Did they find it? They did. Not a great kick. It's out to about 23, 24 meters. 39 left. They're not going to get the player in. Still got 36 left, so Ludovic won't be in yet. Have to wait for the next stoppage of play. 28 seconds. Line out successfully going to no maul. They start passing it right away. And there's Delamont. He's inside of 22. Bulls still down a player here. They've held firm for these 10 minutes, but now they're in danger of giving up another try. Delomo back to the center. The yellow card has expired, but he's still on the bench. Next stoppage. Another advantage. Oh, they got help on the outside. There's no Bulls there. Bad decision to bring it back in field because the Bulls were there. The ball's bouncing around. We got a penalty advantage going to come back right in front of the post. Uh-oh, he's going to talk to...
We're back on a warning.
It's that man ruined for Mack again. He's
Ruin
gotta be
for
really
Mock is
careful.
killing the Bulls. They've been warned again now. So we should be able to get the first yellow card back. We're about to get another yellow card. So we're back to 15 aside. They're going for the post. Here comes Ludwig. That'll double up the score and give him a 12-point lead. Take 2 converted tries to retake the lead. I don't know, James. Maybe. Whether it's a meniscus or not. I think he hyperextended something. That's what it looked like. But it also looks like he got hit hard on the thigh at some point. Got a big bruise there. Easy kick right in front of the post. Easy kick right in front of the post. 48 minutes, 12 seconds in the contest. Kick is up. It's good. And it's 24-12. Here's a restart inside of 22, taken by Poe, charging out to about the 26-meter line. Robson sends it over to the center. Tackle made there. Edinburgh is playing right now against Bath. Oh, Poe kicks it forward, and they wind up with the ball again at midfield. Robson over the center. Working their way across the pitch. And the Bulls got to get someone out there. And Curtly Arnsey out there to save the day. Tackles at the 45-meter line. Two scores ahead. And with the ball is Poe. Midfield. And right now I'm winning in all 3 games that I picked. We'll see if it continues. So I had Newcastle by 14. They're winning. Bath by 7. They're winning. And I have Poe by 6, and they're way ahead. Tackles made. Gumeda falls down finally. Looked like he was going to have a steal there, but no doing. 10-meter line. Robson back to the middle. Going through some phases. Marcel Coetzee being driven or drug along. Is that Marcel? No, it's not Marcel. Trying to get through the defense here. 50 minutes in the contest, just 30 minutes remain. Half an hour in the contest. The Bulls not getting anything done. Here's a kick to the wing. Doesn't go very far. Knocked on. Well, back by Green is the call. So Poe has the ball. Tackle. Tackle made. Ruin for Mock. Pick up and go. Poe just keeps going like Energizer Bunnies here. Robson knocks it on, but there's no call. Come to the outside. Oh, nice move. They went around Justa. Cheswell Justa got burned. They took him down to the 18-meter line and not releasing the ball. The Bulls, Cheswell Justa kept his hands there. He got burned, but he caught it from behind. It was Quentin Valentino, and now he's grabbing his shoulder. He looks to be in a lot of pain. I think he slid on that shoulder. Don't know if he separated or broke a collarbone or something, but yeah. Let's see where the injury is. Oof. Oh, yeah, he lands on his shoulder hard. He didn't land on his back, he landed on his shoulder. Right there, shoulder. He is grimacing from the pain. Hope he's okay. It looks like he's going to try to give it a go. Got 2 substitutions for injuries already for Section Paloise. They already lost Montanat at fly half, and they also lost Jack Maddox. So Villaroo kicks it down the pitch. Short of midfield. We got some substitutions coming. Julian Montoya looks like he's getting ready to come in at hooker. Yeah, Montoya's coming in. 16, who else? And 21. And 17. 16, 17, and 21. And 18. Where's 21 going in for? Tupoloto, I think he's coming in for. 21 comes for 8. Line out. Bulls lose it. Poe has it. They turn it over. Poe with the ball again. Bulls living dangerously here. Thank you for subscribing, DJ DePazzo, excuse me. So big changes. The entire front row swapped out for Poe. Plus they had 2 injury replacements earlier. And they have another replacement here in Tupoloto. Had a good game. Poe still retains possession. And Robson kicks it over the top. That's going to go deep. Let it go. Oh, Villy chases it down, and it gets knocked into touch by Poe. So what do we got going on here? It'll be a Poe line at the 22. I thought it was touched, but apparently it wasn't. Bulls 22, challenge, but Poe comes down with it. They're into a maul. They start driving forward. Pick up a meter or 2, 3 or 4 meters, 5 meters. Still going. Bulls defense is collapsing. Oh, my goodness. Is that Montoya? Julian Montoya down to about 8 meters away. What a carry. That was a timely replacement. Julian Montoya. Oh, the Bulls nearly had a steal. Instead, it's a pick and go. It's ripped out of there. Picked up by the Bulls. Vesels, Jan-Hendrik Vesels spins, still going up to about 15 meters. Well done by Vesels. Got that ball into the try zone. And they're playing a knock-on advantage right now. The Bulls, still a knock-on advantage. Zach Berger trying to dig it out. Call to play on. Berger kicks it down the pitch. Where's it going to go? Into touch. That'll be out around the 37-meter line, but they bring it into pitch and play it. From midfield, Poe, they kick to the wing to the near side. Who's going to get it? Villaroo gets it. And he's driven in touch. No chance to unload it. But he stops the offensive drive. So Villaroo intercepted. Up now, the Dragons are up on top of Newcastle, so I'm losing that one. There was no help for Villaroo. He had no choice but to carry that ball. He's looking for someone to offload it to. (54-23). Oh, that's a forward pass, and it's knocked on. No call. Okay, we got a forward pass here. Yep, and a knock on. Okay, Carl Dixon saw it. Good. Scrum to the Bulls. They need to start scoring. Clock is running against them. Down to 25 minutes, less than 25 minutes in this contest. Bulls are just not getting it done, folks. Disappointing, to say the least. Disappointing. Oh, way forward pass and then lost anyway. 55 minutes off the clock now, down to less than 25 minutes left. Looks like it's raining. Crouch. Fine. Set. Berger puts it in the pipe. Brought it out over the center. Here goes Villaroo with the ball. Nice pass back to Forster. Nice. Oh, lost backwards. And saved by Zach Berger, who's tackled. And then they march off 10 meters. Oh, Bulls. He wants Marcel. That's who I talked to him about.
Came through the Oina Academy.
0-4-5.
Complained about their discipline, ill discipline. He's warning the Bulls. Okay, change is coming in 2019. Cobus Visa comes in, and so does Roy Nordkia. No doubt Reinhard Ludwig went out. Or it could be Vermaak. Stolen by the Bulls. Both locks are changed. Bulls had a knock-on advantage. It's over now. So Cobus Visa out on the pitch now, as is Roy Nordkia. And the Bulls turn it over. Poe with the ball in the middle of the pitch here. So Cobus Visa with a tackle. Poe goes the outside. They've got numbers. They go into the wing. They got help. They cut back inside. Valentino throws it away to the Bulls. Jan-Hendrik Wessels with another interception. Ball's exposed. Willie Roos saves it. Come to the near side. Oh, nice run there. Oh, what a pass. Gumeda kicks it forward. The Bulls have got something on here. Gumeda, yay, bro. Come on, baby. It's Cheswell Yusta, not Gumeda. Woo, 57-37. Cheswell Yusta. Brilliant counterattack by the Bulls. Cheswell Yusta. And they run it from their 22. Willie Roos starts this thing. He gets it. He dumps it off over here into the hands of Sebastian de Klerk. De Klerk is the one that breaks free. He gets that thing started. He gets it over to Yusta. And Yusta kicks it forward. He picks it up and he runs it down and scores. What a try by the Bulls. There you go. The youngster, Cheswell Yusta. And here comes the conversion by Pollard. These are 2 points we definitely need. Already down, missed 2 earlier. Pollard. Wow. 17 now. He's going to get that one in the rain. And it's 19. Well done. Bulls are in the game again. That was brilliant. Willie LaRue saw that gap, and he got it started. And then Sebastian de Klerk, man. Bulls are back in the game. Here's the restart. It's going to go short of the 22. Bulls come down with it. And Francois Klopper comes in for Mornay Smith. Ball goes forward. Did it go off of Kurt Lawrence? I can't tell. No call. Poe has it. Down to the last 20 minutes here in a moment. Tackle made. Marcel Coetzee. Ball's available. Yeah, Carl Dixon's been pretty fair in this game. I have to give him that. The Bulls have gotten themselves in a lot of trouble. Oh, man. Buried as he caught the ball was Pollard. Did a good job to secure that ball. Very good work by Pollard under a lot of pressure. The Bulls suddenly coming up. Area over the 10-meter line. Willie LaRue kicks the ball right down the middle of the pitch. Caught about the 22. Just outside. Kicked high into the air. Here's the chase. Chip and chase. It's lost backwards by Zach Berger. He recovers it and goes forward, tackled short of midfield. Bulls dig it out. Akerfanimeva. Pollard kicking to the wing. Is anybody over there? Caught by Poe at their 26-meter line. They come charging up. Oh, tackle missed initially, but then they get him just short of midfield. So Forster makes the tackle. They come outside. That ball squirts loose. Norkia has it. It's a knock-on against the Bulls. Who hit it? I didn't see who knocked it on. That ball was touched on the ground by Blue. I didn't see it. Here it is. Here's a replay. Oh, yeah, it was Marco van Staden. Oh, he's in the game now, too. Boy, the rain is really coming down. Whitelock is out, and Holmes is in. Jones is in, not Holmes, Jones. Captain. He's replaced by Thomas Jomas. Well, the announcer says, I coached him in Grenoble. 61-51. Crouch. Bind. It's that collapses here. A penalty on the Bulls. The scrum penalty on them after changing their front row. Klopper not happy. 18 minutes left. Ball gets kicked into touch, and the mark will be somewhere. Wow, that's pretty good, actually. Good mark inside of 22. Oh, he's still going. Down to about 20 meters. Let's see if Newcastle can come back for me against the Dragons. Nope. Oh, they're trailing even worse now. Come on, Newcastle. Jeez. Here's a line out. Joey Montoya will throw it in at the 21-meter line. Successful. They're into a maul. Call to use it once already. Bulls stop. Now collapses. Collapsed by Poe, not by the Bulls. They get it out. Over the middle it comes. Oh, what a tackle! That was brilliant work. Sebastian Leclerc getting it done again. Zach Berger. Oh, they're trying to rip him. Call a tackle. His knees hadn't hit the ground. Marco van Staden had released the ball. Thomas Jones, big curly-haired dude, got a throw. He's tackled. Another move forward in the middle. The Bulls try to get it. No luck there. Oh, dummy by Robson right up the middle. And right up the middle again. Right up the middle again. And Poe is down to 10 meters. Some great passing there. They go outside to the wing. Ball's available. Big tackle there. Cobus Visa. Cobus Visa took the player down. And Cheswell used to caught that ball as they tried to kick it over the top. Number 1 sliding. Jan-Hendrik Vezels sliding. What's that? De Klerk had a huge hit there. Oh, right in the breadbasket. Brilliant textbook tackle by him a few moments ago. So we got about 15 minutes left in this. The clock has stopped 64:33. I'm not sure what's going on. Is the player injured? So they're showing replays on the camera. Substitution number 7. Looks like he's coming out. Which 7? Maddox off. Jean-Andre Rudolph is in now for Gumeda. Jean-Andre Rudolph makes appearance. 15 minutes left. Looks it. What's going on out there? A bunch of water on the pitch? Can't see. Yeah, Jean-Andre Rudolph in now. 15 minutes left. Bulls have been warned about discipline already. Need to steal the light out so you don't have to worry about discipline. He'll challenge it. Jones comes down with it. Poe spinning. They've got him held up. They got him held up. Good job by the Bulls. Down by Green, short of the goal. Going to be a knock on, yep. Great defense by the Bulls there. Everybody jumped in there. Well done. Well done. All hands on deck. Jean-Andre Rudolph in there making a difference immediately. Rudolph is the one that had him held up. Yep. So it'll be for the Bulls now. Scrum to the Bulls. 14.5 minutes remain on the clock. And they need to get some done here. They're in this game still. Hey, Garrett, what's up? Crouch singing in the rain. Crouch. Behind. Set. Bulls come away. There goes Zach Berger down the middle. He's got help. Jean-Andre Rudolph kicks it forward. The chase is on. And here comes Cheswell Eusta down to the 22. He runs down. The Poe player finally gets it. They try to go outside. And there's Jean-Andre Rudolph. The Bulls had great coverage on that. Rudolph is upset. He thought he had a steal there. That would have been brilliant if he had a steal. So, whoa, man, oh man. Jones with the carry now. Good job by the Bulls. Need to get it back here, though, and get another try. Got about 13.5 minutes left. Robson will kick this. Box kick. Oh, he's looking for distance. And it's in touch, so the Bulls are going to go with the line out. Slowing things down. Oh, that's what I'm seeing on the pitch. I'm seeing the condensation from players. Yeah, Jean-Andre Rudolph did a good job kicking that thing, keeping it in play. But just one player back there that was able to get to it, so Eusta couldn't quite get it. So now we're going to 13 minutes left. Zach Berger's having a heck of a game. Uh-oh, who's down? A Bull player's down. It's Aka Fundameva. What happened to him? They're touching his neck. Aka Fundameva is down. Laying on the pitch. That can't be fun. It's cold, wet. Who wants to lie on the pitch? That's brilliant work by Jean-Andre Rudolph watching the replay of that. Chakwania has come in. So Vasils is out. But what's going on with Aka Fundam over here? He's still on the ground, still getting treatment. You got to stop it to play now. Player's going to get stiff. Still a chance. Yeah, there is a chance, Crypto Noob. The Bulls control their destiny here with 13 minutes left. Carl Dixon says, take your time. Okay, well, let me sit back and relax then, because this looks serious. I hope he's okay. Trying to set him up. Checking neck injury here. Turning his head. Okay. They're just checking to see if paralyzed. His hands are okay to grip, so he's got control of that. Looks encouraging. They're helping him up. He's stiff. He doesn't look quite right. He's going out of the game. Yeah, Aka Fundameva is going out. And the crowd politely clapping. It's better than the kickers there. Shaquani will come in. Akafandameva goes out. So Vasos will be the hooker now. Lineout's good. They have an advantage. The Bulls from the lineout. Still driving. They go on the outside. Oh, Houston nearly broke 3. That was Ford. Going to come back for the penalty. Nothing was happening. Good decision. Jumping over by Poe. All right, the Bulls, if Pollard can find some distance and he gets us down the corner, make sure he finds touch. Good timing on this. It's late in the game. He finds touch. Where is the question? Oh, yeah, they touched Norkia in the air. There's a brilliant kick by Pollard. The Bulls have about an 8, 9, 10, let me see, 10 meter, 9 meter. No, about 8 meter line out. Here we go. 68-23. The line out is successful. Norkia does a great job pulling that down. Marco van Staden gets that ball. He's up. He's moving. He's running. Driving through the line. Van Staden places the ball. 10 meters out. Up through the middle. Here they come. Let's go, Bulls. Zach Berger goes wide on the outside. Oh, there's a high tackle. We got an advantage. We're playing an advantage here. 5 meters out. Bulls are playing a penalty advantage here. Pressure's pouring on here. Zach Berger digs it. And it's lost forward. What happened there? Oh. High tackle. Creel still sitting on the bench. He hasn't come in yet. And Keegan Johannes. Zach Berger fakes the tap and go. I would say tap and go. Forget the line out. They're going to tap and go. Here we go. Vessels will tap it. He does. He drives forward down to about 1 meter line. The Bulls have got to score here. They're close. They're held up. Is it a maul? It's a maul. Another advantage against Poe. Is that key? Villadero. Berger does a dummy. Here it is, Villy. Oh, it's lost. Coming back. Damn, they had to try. They had to try and they couldn't execute. Yellow card's coming. Yep. Flaps in the mall. Who is it? He watched him do it. He claps them all. Who was it? 19. Okay. Jolmas. Yellow card. And the Bulls tap and go. They're down to 1 meter. Berger. Come on, let's get it out of there. They're down in front. They're in front of the post. They're trying to drive through, but that's not the answer. It's over. Is it a try? We can't see. It's going to say held up. So we're going to wind up with a held up. Can't see. There's too many bodies. I still can't see where the ball is. One of the Poe players has it. Montoya. Goal line dropout. So squandered opportunity by the Bulls. That was not the answer. If they hadn't thrown that ball away a few moments ago, they would have scored a try. Now they're going to have to try to run it back from 40 meters. Oh, my goodness. Now we're under 10 minutes. The Bulls should have scored there, and they didn't. Ball gets kicked out to 48-meter line, taken there by the Bulls. Nazim Carr, when did he come in the game? I don't even see him on the roster. Penalty. The Bulls need to try here. Penalty. They have one-man advantage here. Time off because they're just lying there. Yep. All right, substitution coming in for Poe. Number 20, Remy Piquet comes in the game. Rain is still coming down pretty hard. If the Bulls can pull one out here, I don't mind losing my Subaru. He replaces number 5. $12,000. See attendance. All right, here's a kick to the corner by Pollard. Hopefully he can get it close. That didn't look like it was close enough. So the Bulls are down here again. They have another chance. Poe has been getting a lot of penalties down here, trying to stop the Bulls. They got 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Plenty of time, but they need to get a try here. A converted try would be nice because 5 just ties the game. Line out successful by Nortkia, and the Bulls are driving forward. Pick and go. Oh, nearly lost. Ball's available. There you go. Jean-Andre Rudolph down to 1 meter. Oh, damn. He could have got across. There's the try. No. Short. There it is. Try by the Bulls. It's Pollard. Pollard with a try. I think, or was it Nizam Carr? Nizam Carr gets a try. He's not even on the roster. Oh, there he was. This is the starting lineup. Excuse me. He's been quiet the whole game. Wow. Yeah, it was Nizam Carr. Yep. So Nizam Carr with a big try here for the Bulls. They can't go into the lead here. It's tied. Not a difficult kick for Pollard. The crowd is whistling and jeering, but there's no fans at this end of the pitch. Flags go up. The Bulls lead. Wow, 7 minutes remaining. Bulls lead. Whoa, baby. Bulls they've got to get the ball back. Crowd is cheering, trying to encourage their team. Here's a restart. Nazim Carr with it. The Bulls kick it down the pitch. It will be a Poe try, and a penalty puts them back in the lead. So not a great situation here with 6 minutes remaining. Uh-oh, now Zach Berger's out. He's got a cramp or something happened to his calf. And they're booing him. Got a cramp here, but Keegan Giannis hasn't come in the game yet, so they can substitute him. He's going off. So Zach Berger, I don't know if he got a cramp or something wrong with his ankle. What's going on? He's getting help up. He's limping off badly. Gee, many crickets. This leg is stiff. He can't even bend it. That does not look good. What happened to Zach Berger on that? He's had a hell of a game. So Keegan Giannis will come into the game. And we still got Creel on the bench. I bring in Creel now for defense. He's got fresh legs. So 6 minutes remain. 42-meter line. They go deep. Poe comes away with it. The Bulls have got to stop him here. No penalties because a penalty in a conversion. Oh, nice maul. No penalty for collapsing it. They collapsed themselves. Crowd is booing, but they collapsed it. You could see they collapsed it. Bulls are offside. They got lucky they didn't get called for it there. Need to get onside here, boys. Offside again. They're creeping up. They're going to get called for it, and it's going to cost them the game. Stupid play. Back to the 10-meter line. They need a knock. Oh, that's knocked on. Yes! The knock on. Scrum to the Bulls. They got advantage. And Pollard kicks it away. Down inside of 22. That's going to sit up around the 5-meter line. Picked up back there and kicked in a touch. This is going to go very well for the Bulls. Andre Pollard just saved the night. Villy LaRue catches it in touch, but he's just going to leave it there. And there's the mark. Not much further from where Villy LaRue was. He should have brought it in play. They give the mark right where he was at. He should have brought it in play. They could have picked up a lot of meters, but now the Bulls have a line out. He said, why wasn't a penalty for collapse scrum? He says, I didn't have any white players on the floor, only green players, because the Bulls didn't collapse it. Let's go, Bulls. They're slowing it down. They stopped the clock. 75-27. Let's go, Bulls. Quit slowing the game down. This is bullshit. Here's a line out. This one they got to have good. They do, but it flies backwards. Picked up by Nazim Carr. He gets off the ground and takes off. He's tackled. But the Bulls gave up about 8 meters there. Sloppy work at the line out. And now Keegan Johannes is going to kick it away. Ball's high into there. It's going to go around the 10-meter line on the other side of the pitch. It goes forward, and the Bulls have it. Nizam Carr throws it out to the wing. Here comes Zach de Klerk. Sebastian de Klerk just throws it up in the air, and Poe gets it and they knock it on. And Sebastian de Klerk is limping now. There's David Creel's the only one left. Creel needs to come in for de Klerk. He's limping. So de Klerk is limping. Let's see if he comes out of the game. It looks like he's not. Bulls have another line out from midfield. They need to secure this one on the near side of the pitch. 3.5 minutes remain. They overthrow it, and Poe gets it. Big mistake by the Bulls. Oh, man. Stupid work there. Oh, look at this. Nice tackle there by Klopper. Midfield, Bulls on top of it, but Marco can't poach it. He was trying to get to it. Poe, here's a kick over the top. It doesn't go 10 meters. Knocked backwards by the Bulls and then knocked on. Marco van Staden knocked it on. Oh, Marco van Staden knocked it on. They had a chance to get the ball back. Bulls living dangerously here. Just sloppy play by Mark. But the ball's wet, so we got to remember that. He's telling the Bulls patience in the scrum. Andre Pollard over there leading, telling them about the scrum, what we got to do here, okay? Pollard telling them what to do. You need this scrum. Bulls have to win this scrum. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remain. You got to win this scrum. Yeah, what a turnout if they can pull this off. What a turnaround in the audience. We're up to 60 now. It's awesome. 2 minutes left on the clock. It's a scrum at the Bulls' 39-meter line. It's not their scrum, though. It's Poe's scrum. Crouch. Bind. Set. Bulls driving back. Oh, yeah. And no penalty. And here comes Poe up the middle. Tackle made. Poe. Jones. I thought he went out with a yellow card. There's 1:35 left in the yellow card against Poe. Poe in the middle. Where's the ball at? Jean Derrida. Ball's on the pitch. Robson picks it up. Poe goes out wide. Nice job coming from behind for the tackle. Was that Marco? I can't see. And he tries to get out of there. They try to pin him in, but he got out. Good job getting out and not give up a penalty. Jean-Andre Rudolph over the top of the ball, and he gets counter-rucked backwards. They go wide. There's numbers on the outside of the channel. Here comes Poe. Down to the 22. Oh, here they come. Bulls need a turnover here. Robson. Jones. Oh, that's a tough spot for a tackle. Shaquani with the tackle. Poe down to the 24-meter line. And the Bulls, have they gotten it? The Bulls have won it on the counter ruck, or have they? Green ball, they're yelling. Damn it. Poe. I thought the Bulls had it. But he says it's Poe's ball. Yeah, drop goal. 30 seconds left in the game. The Bulls can't screw up here. Right to the 22. No penalties here, man. No penalties. It's a game. If you get a penalty, 10 seconds remaining. Bulls need a turnover. Running through the 22. Bulls need a turnover. Jones. Oh, it's coming down. It's over the hooter now. The Bulls need a knock on here and put it in touch. $80-15. Any penalty is going to end this game. Bulls got to make sure they stay on side here. And they are. They're being patient. Bulls are standing off. They're just waiting for them to come off that ruck. They're going through phase after phase after phase. They pick up a meter there. They pick up another meter through the middle. The crowd is cheering them on now. 10 meters out. Can the Bulls stop them? It all comes down to this. They're 6 meters out. Bulls stop them there. 5 meters out. They got to stay on-side. Carl Dixon's warning them to stay on-side. He doesn't want to have to call a penalty for something cheap like that, but the Bulls better be careful here. 6 meters out. They go again. Need to strip that ball out of there, guys. Come on. Crowd really into it now. 81-21. A minute, 20 seconds past the hooter. 5 meters out. Phase after phase. Jean-Andre Rudolph over top the ball. Is he going to get it? No penalty. Jones now with the carry. He stopped the 5 meters out. Not releasing. Yes! That's the game, baby. The Bulls. Who got it? Who stole it? Jean-Andre Rudolph. And the Bulls win. Woo! The Bulls break the drought. Wow. Wow. A terrible weather, 6-day turnaround on the road in France, and the Bulls have won the game. And they are chuffed. They are really stoked. Look at Keegan Johannes, man. It's been such a long, long haul. I think the key was bringing in those players late who had the energy like Jean-Andre Rudolph and Nortkia. Carl Dixon's explaining himself, but there's no need. He made the right call. And Poe is complaining there are 2 bodies on the floor. There were no bodies on the floor. Cobus Visa coming in late. Jean-Andre Rudolph is the man of the match. Wow. So the Bulls get to the knockout stage with this win. Wow. So I lost the Super Brew, but I don't mind. I don't mind. I'll take the loss. I'll take the loss. Man, oh man, Jean-Andre Rudolph is the man of the match. There's always hope. Listen to them. They're booing the Bulls. What kind of fans are these? What kind of rugby fans are these? The French are the worst rugby fans. The worst rugby fans. They're terrible. Jean-Andre Rudolph is the man of the match. We'll see if they get him interviewed. Wow, the Bulls win. This is a big day. I did not expect to see the Bulls win. It's a bonus point win, too. It's a bonus point win for the Bulls. Let's take a look. EPCR Champions Cup. Let's take a look at the standings. Pool tables. So we'll see if they get them over there. Glasgow and Sale are in. Leinster and Harlequins are in. Stormers are on the bubble. Bordeaux, Bristol, and Northampton are in. Are the Bulls in the Challenge Cup? Am I looking at the wrong one here? Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, Challenge Cup is what I need. Why am I thinking they're... Oh, they're there. Bulls, yeah. So the Bulls win 1 game out of 4, and they're going to advance? That's crazy. So Paloise is in a place. Yeah, Jean-Andre Rudolph. Here we go. Jean-Andre Rudolph. We're going to interview him. Are they going to get to it? He's there, waiting for it. Oh, he's still breathing hard. So the Bulls win only 1 game. The bonus point takes them 7 points.
Match, yeah, Andre Rudolph. What a second half from your part. You were down, and then you go on the pitch, and you win that game. It was a long time that you won the game, so I believe it's a great night, and you got the bonus tonight.
Yeah, it's obviously Paloise a quality side, and we know it's going to be tough coming here, especially after the losing streak we had. But yeah, what a great evening, and yeah, just proud of the boys for turning the season around.
You're still alive to qualify?
Yeah, because the Scarlets could still advance.
Yeah, it is. I think no one gave us a chance coming here. Yeah, like I said, Paloise is an exceptional team. So yeah, just proud of the boys, and yeah, a good way to start off tour.
You're the man of the match. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was very short-lived. So the Scarlets are still playing. Let's see what they've got. Scarlets, who are they playing? Okay. So Scarlets didn't play today. They're playing tomorrow. So we'll know if they get in based on what the Scarlets do. They play Northampton. So they have to have bonus point victory, a 5-point victory against Northampton. So that's going to do it for this one, folks. The Bulls are still, if they haven't qualified, Scarlets could still leap ahead or could come ahead of them, I believe. So we'll have to wait and see what the Scarlets do. But I'm not sure the difference. Jean-Andre Rudolph is the man of the match, and that's going to do it. We've got all the games tomorrow. Don't forget, wow, the Bulls pull this one out. I don't mind getting this one wrong. Wow, Nazim Carr with that try late. And this was a good performance by the Bulls. I mean, it was a good performance. Got to give them credit for that. The yellow card that they got was warranted. Carl Dixon did a pretty good job calling this game. I don't think he missed things. And his side judges played a key role here. Yep. So it was a well-officiated game. It's good to see that for a change. We don't see that all that often. So be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done it already. To get us 49 likes is all we got. Jeez, man, that sucks. Out of 1,000 people, must be a lot of freeloaders just trying to get free games. All right, y'all take care. Thanks for being here. And we'll be in tomorrow with 3 different games. We got the Sharks, we got the Stormers, and we've got the Lions games tomorrow. Sunday is the Cheetahs. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I'm trying to set up an interview with the Ref G. So, all right, you guys take care. And thanks for being here. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out the door. Final score from the French Pyrenees, 26-24. The Bulls win a game, and they are pretty chuffed, and understandably so. Thanks for being here, folks. Y'all take care. God bless.